Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So I heard the word free, and then I heard the word case closed. So I feel like somebody is free from something. And I feel like that, you know, when it comes to, you know, like me hearing case closed, it's kind of like, you know, like something's over with, you know. There's no more, you know, talking about it. There's no more, you know, communicating about it. There's no more, you know, like going back and forth about it. This could have something to do, you know, with like a case, you know, like like in the courts. This could be, you know, like a spiritual case, you know, like, so a spiritual case, you know, has been closed. And so, you know, somebody is free and yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. I don't know. That's just what I keep hearing, y'all. So let's hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Yeah. The throwing shade card came out in the reverse. So like throwing shade is, you know, like somebody, you know, like subliminally, you know, like doing stuff, you know. I feel like like somebody can no longer do that. This is also too, like somebody, you know, like throwing stuff at somebody. So it could be, you know, like spell work, you know. So there could be some type of spell work, you know, that could backfire. Or, you know, like somebody, you know, like throwing shade, you know, doing, you know, like, having some type of subtle tactics. This could be subtle manipulation tactics. Yeah, like it's backfiring or it's reversing. And then we got the taking it all in card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that whoever, you know, like this message, you know, like it's going to resonate with. This doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, like your energy. This could be, you know, like the energy of people around you, you know. So something, you know, like it's backfiring or something, you know, like it's going back to some people. But this is also too, like some information getting back to somebody. So, Ooh-wee. We got the fresh start card. So somebody, you know, could, you know, like have a fresh start. Or, you know, like, because, you know, like somebody is free, you know, and like case closed, you know, like somebody, you know, is starting, you know, like a new chapter in their life, a new phase in their life. It could be because, like somebody, you know, has cut somebody or some people, you know, like out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm also picking up too that somebody, you know, like they were cut out of something. So cut out of, you know, like receiving some information, cut out of a deal, cut out of something, you know, that, like they were supposed to receive. And then we got the real love card. So somebody, you know, could be about to, you know, like have some type of fresh start, and it could have something to do, you know, with like a love situation. But this is also too, you know, like somebody, you know, like, like showing, you know, like love, you know, showing love regardless, you know. So somebody knows, you know, that, like people are talking about them, but, you know, like somebody doesn't, you know, like treat those people, you know, with you know, with meanness, or, you know, like somebody still treats people with kindness out here. So something about that is significant. And then we have the whispering card, but it came out in the reverse. So I feel like that, like there's, somebody, you know, has been throwing some stuff somebody's way. And I feel like that, it's going back, or, you know, like it has backfired. This literally, could be, you know, like people, you know, like talking about somebody. But I feel like the, like whoever these people are, you know, that could be talking about somebody, it's kind of like, they didn't remember to sweep out their back porch before, you know, they started to open their mouth about somebody. I feel like that there are people that are going to realize, you know, that, like, they should have watched their words, or, you know, like, they should have, you know, like, not did, you know, whatever they did, not talked about somebody, not try to, you know, like cut somebody out of something. This is like, you know, like people trying to cut somebody out of a circle, you know. So it's like a friend group, you know. And so yeah, there's, you know, like fake friends in the friend group. And so yeah, like they manipulate the whole group, you know, like to cut somebody out of the group. But I feel like, yeah, like it doesn't matter, because somebody definitely is about to receive a fresh start. Yeah, we got the excluded card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they want somebody to be excluded out here. Why is this throwing shade in the reverse? And I feel like yeah, like whoever, you know, like this message is resonating with or going to resonate with, I feel like yeah, like you didn't throw shade, or you didn't, you know, yeah, like talk about somebody behind their back, or yeah, like you didn't do, you know, yeah, whatever, you know, like these people have done. You showed love, you know, you showed compassion. It's something about, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, like receiving karma, you know, for, yeah, like doing things, you know, out of, you know, spite, or doing things, you know, to, yeah, like to try to cause somebody, you know, to be excluded or feel excluded. But yeah, the new beginning card came out. So yeah, we got the fresh start and we got the new beginning card. So somebody definitely is about to, you know, receive something out here. Or somebody, yeah, somebody's free from something. And so yeah, it opens up the door for them, you know, to have some type of fresh start, some type of new beginning. I don't know, somebody, you know, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like they're pregnant, or somebody, you know, could find out, you know, that somebody's pregnant out here. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a O. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they want somebody to be excluded, or that's how, you know, that, yeah, like they were trying to make somebody feel excluded. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, like they didn't want somebody, you know, to have real love, and they didn't want, yeah, like people to show somebody real love. It's because, yeah, like they showed somebody fake love out here. Give me another one for this fresh start. Yeah, we got the good luck, good karma card. So something good definitely is about to happen for somebody out here. This could take place by March. Somebody could be a Pisces or an Aries. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Q. I feel like that, yeah, like there are some people, you know, that, yeah, like they're about to realize some stuff out here. But there's also somebody that definitely, yeah, like they've, you know, like shifted the mindsets of some people. So that could be the people who could be about to realize some stuff out here. And then we got the obstacles and challenges, burdens and stress card. So I feel like the, yeah, like that could be, you know what, yeah, like some people are going through. Those people, that could be, you know, the people that could be realizing something out here. But I feel like that these people definitely, yeah, they try to cause somebody, you know, like some type of burdens and stress, or some type of obstacles or challenges out here. There definitely is some fake asses out here for sure. Yep. I feel like that there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they want to have some type of fresh start or some type of new beginning with somebody. But I feel like that, yeah, like this person, you know, like, yeah, like they've done a lot to somebody, or they've done a lot, you know, like behind somebody's back. It's giving me, yeah, like what's done can't be undone. And I feel like that, yeah, like what has been done, it's going to be exposed. There's no longer going to be able to be whispering and talking, you know, yeah, because it's already going to be out. So whatever, you know, like somebody or some people have done, yeah, it's going to be exposed. I don't know. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there is somebody or some people, you know, that like they didn't believe, you know, that like what's done in the dark comes to the light. Or, you know, yeah, they thought, you know, that, yeah, like what they were doing in the closet was going to stay in the closet. Or they thought, you know, yeah, what they said, you know, within the friend group was going to stay in the friend group. And they're about to find out that, yeah, that's not the case. Yeah, case closed. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like want to have a conversation with somebody, you know, but yeah, like somebody, you know, is like, you know, yeah, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about it anymore. I've moved on. You can stay stuck in it if you want to, but that's it. I feel like somebody definitely has burden and stress behind, yeah, like some stuff that they've done or some stuff that they said. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody, you know, could be losing sleep. You know, or somebody, you know, could be having some type of sleep problems out here. I feel like that there is somebody or some people that, yeah, like they could be, yeah, like having a lot of problems or a lot of issues out here. I feel like yeah, like there's somebody or some people that, you know, yeah, like they try to hide their problems or they try to hide their issues. And that could be, you know, yeah, like what's being exposed or what's coming to the surface. It's giving me, yeah, like people, like try to make somebody feel excluded, by, yeah, like pointing out somebody's flaws or pointing out, yeah, like like the bad stuff about somebody. And I feel like like these are people that hide behind, yeah, like their bad stuff. But the bad stuff that they're trying to point out about somebody, I feel like it's nothing compared to, yeah, like whoever these people are. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that opportunities will soon knock at their door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to get ready. Something, could happen, like, yeah, like in somebody's sleep. This is giving me, yeah, like, like somebody, yeah, like, hearing conversations that they're not in rooms. So somebody, could be, yeah, like hearing people, like talk, but it's like people, that, yeah, like are across town or, yeah, like even in another state. It's something about, yeah, like, somebody, being highly intuitive or, yeah, like somebody, like picking up, like on some energy out here. But something, yeah, like could change overnight with somebody, but in a good way. I also heard good things come to those who wait. So I feel like, that somebody, yeah, like they have waited, like long enough, or, like, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they've waited, for their spiritual team to communicate with them, the Most High God to communicate with them. And I feel like that somebody, could be about to, yeah, receive that communication. It's giving me, yeah, like the wait is over. It's because somebody is free. And yeah, case closed. It says, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. Yeah, somebody needs to know how strong they are. And somebody needs to know, that, yeah, like them, like showing, like love, in spite of, and despite, yeah, the way that people treat them. That's another reason why, yeah, like whatever this, like good stuff that's about to come somebody's way is that's one of the reasons why it's happening. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. Yeah. I feel like yeah, like somebody's blessed, but yeah, like it doesn't have anything to do with materialistic stuff, Somebody, is blessed because, yeah, they show real love, Somebody's blessed because they show kindness, Somebody's blessed because, they have compassion, they have sympathy, they have empathy, Yeah, somebody's full of good traits, but I feel like that there's people, that, yeah, they wanted to point out, like somebody's bad traits or somebody's flaws, and everybody has flaws. But those are the people that, yeah, like they try to hide their flaws, and yeah, they can no longer hide their flaws. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that their life is about to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention. Somebody possibly, yeah, would benefit, with, yeah, like getting more sleep or getting more rest, I feel like somebody, would benefit, with, yeah, like cleansing their energy, recharging, like their energy. It says, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. I feel like that there definitely, yeah, were people, that were trying to put limitations on somebody, especially when it comes to, yeah, like using their words, or, yeah, like people, yeah, like trying to, like take away somebody's power, or, yeah, like somebody or people, yeah, like trying to stop somebody, from like standing up for themselves, or, yeah, like, like speaking, like, yeah, how they feel. Yep. At the bottom of the deck, we have a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. I feel like that there's also somebody or some people that thought that they were exempt from something. So this is like going back to when I used the friend group as an example. So, the friends in the friend group, yeah, they manipulate everybody else. Yeah, like they, thought, well, I've been friends, with them, for 20 years. I have the right to say this, or I have a right to do this. And, yeah, that's just their opinion, but yeah, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. I feel like somebody just doesn't need to, yeah, like worry about, you know, other people's opinion or other people's judgment. But I feel like that's what somebody doesn't do. And I feel like that whoever these people are that are hiding, you know, behind, yeah, like their issues or whatever they got going on, yeah, it's because that they're worried about people's opinions, or because, yeah, like they're worried about some type of judgment out here. You could be seeing 8888, which is all about personal power. So yeah, somebody's being told to continue to stand in your power. Yeah, it says all that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like the power of love. But the only way, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like to love others, you know, in an unconditional way is, yeah, like if they go within, you know, and, yeah, love themselves first. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, like they have a problem with real love, or, yeah, like they don't know how to, you know, like love genuinely out here. But it's because, yeah, like they don't love themselves, you know, they haven't gone within to even figure out who they are. Yeah, you could be seeing 1717, which is all about drama alert. So something about, yeah, like some drama. I feel like somebody needs to stay clear of this drama. I feel like yeah, like there's some drama that has already popped off. But it's something about, yeah, like people realizing some stuff, and it can have something to do with, yeah, like some drama. It says, take a few deep breaths and turn your focus inward. You need time to reflect and consider your options. Rely on your inner strength and trust that you're moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. So something, you know, could have, yeah, like been on pause, or, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they've been, you know, like on hold or something like that. I feel like yeah, like the wait is over when it comes to, yeah, whatever the situation is. You could be seeing 4444, which is all about blessing in disguise. So somebody, you know, could be about to receive a blessing in disguise, or whoever, you know, like this message is for, yeah, you've been a blessing in disguise out here. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like something was a blessing in disguise. So yeah, like some type of drama, you know, that could have, you know, like, yeah, broke out, some type of chaos. And so yeah, like, you know, that was somebody's wake-up call, you know, like to free themselves. And so, yeah, like somebody could have freed themselves, and, yeah, like case closed. There's no going back. You know, there's no, yeah. It says challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. So, you know, there could be some things, you know, that, yeah, like could have fell apart. Going back, you know, like to this drama, you know. But I feel like that, yeah, like it was a reason why, you know, like it fell apart. It was a reason, you know, why, yeah, the chaos ensued. It was a reason why, yeah, you know, there was some drama. Because I feel like that somebody definitely needs to know that they're bigger, you know, than whatever, you know, yeah, like has been taking place out here. You could be seeing 3333. I really feel like the, yeah, like something, you know, yeah, like has taken place, but I feel like it was supposed to take place in order for somebody to see something clearly, or to see some people clearly out here. But it says the challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive, as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. So I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, you know, is just being told, you know, yeah, like to continue, you know, like to be the authentic, real person that they are. And whatever, you know, like is about to happen, you know, yeah, like just be thankful and show gratitude, you know. Because something about, yeah, like somebody having the big head. I feel like, yeah, that there is somebody or some people in this situation, yeah, like they have the big head, going back to when I use, you know, the example of the friend group, you know. But I feel like the, yeah, like that could be some energy, you know, that could have been, you know, like, yeah, like trying to rub off on somebody. But because, yeah, like somebody freed themselves, you know, there's people that, yeah, like they're sitting in their pride. They're sitting in their ego. You could be seeing 0220. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like have a dream about something. This could have something to do, you know, with like an idea. This could have something to do, you know, with, you know, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like some type of new opportunity. I feel like that there definitely, yeah, could be people, you know, that, yeah, like they slept on somebody. They slept on somebody's ideas. They slept on somebody's opinion. You know, they slept on, yeah, they just slept on somebody. And And so, yeah, whoever those people are, yeah, they possibly, yeah, could be, you know, realizing, going back to the people that I was picking up, that, yeah, like they're realizing something. Or they're going to realize it. It says, good fortune is on your side, and with wise judgment, you can achieve your goals. Now is the perfect time to reach new heights. Recognize this pattern and act on your potential. Your plans are about to flourish. You're on the brink of a spectacular ascent. Embrace the opportunities ahead. And then we have 888 at the bottom of the deck, which is all about karma. It says abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond just financial wealth. This is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. So it's something about, yeah, like people, you know, like, yeah, like not being, you know, like not appreciative, you know, and grateful, you know, for, yeah, like somebody being around. Not appreciative and grateful, you know, yeah, for somebody showing love. Not appreciative and grateful, you know, for, yeah, like somebody, you know, just, you know, like, yeah, like showing empathy and compassion. Not being, you know, like appreciative and grateful, you know, for, yeah, like somebody allowing, you know, these people, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, lean on their shoulder and cry. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, has been a great inspiration to somebody or some people, but yeah, like they were acting like that, you know, like, yeah, like they were the inspiration, or, you know, like they you know, are the reason for the season, is what I feel like. Yeah, some type of season is over. It could be, yeah, like a season of hardship, but not necessarily, you know, like, yeah, like financial, I mean, yeah, like financial hardship. This could be just, yeah, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of havoc, a lot of pandemonium. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, it says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So yeah, somebody just needs to know that. Whoever these people are, yeah, they could be trying to, you know, yeah, like get somebody off of their path, or, you know, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like they're just trying to interrupt somebody, you know, while they're on their path, while they're on their divine journey. Yeah, whoever these people are, they could be trying to, yeah, like cause some type of temporary problems, or yeah, somebody, you know, is free from whatever these temporary problems are. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like whatever these temporary problems are that somebody, you know, has been going through, I feel like a lot of it is because, yeah, like the people, you know, that are around somebody, it's giving me, yeah, like fake ass people, you know, showing fake love. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got axe. Forces working against you. So yeah, somebody, you know, has put an axe in something. Somebody, you know, excuse me, y'all, has freed themselves, you know, from something. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be stuck in a web of lies out here. Black Widow. Something about a Black Widow could be significant. Somebody could see a Black Widow. Somebody could get bit by a Black Widow. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they're being protected from negative forces beyond their control. So it goes back to, yeah, a blessing in disguise. Somebody, you know, is being, yeah, like protected, you know, from, yeah, like some type of disappointment. But there's also somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like going back to, you know, like, yeah, when I picked up, you know, like somebody or some people could be realizing something, you know. So there could be somebody or some people that could be realizing, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have been trying to protect them, you know, from, yeah, something. But yeah, like these people, you know, they could have treated somebody like an enemy instead of an ally. Whoever these people are, yeah, they have chains. You know what I mean? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a chain breaker. So somebody, you know, has broken some type of chain out here. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like broken some type of generational curse. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody's family members. But I feel like that, you know, yeah, because of what these people have done, there definitely is a chain of events that are about to take place. Yeah. And we have family matters. So this could have something to do with, yeah, like some family matters. So something about, yeah, some issues with somebody's family. We got bird perched. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be watching something or somebody or something, you know, could, yeah, like get caught, you know, like on video. That's what I'm picking up. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be waiting for some type of news or some type of information. But it goes back to, yeah, like the wait is over. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could receive a package. Somebody, you know, could receive a letter out here. I don't know. There could be somebody, that could be waiting, like for somebody to reach out. But I feel like like somebody, is waiting for something, like that they're not going to receive, or, like somebody, and I'm not talking about whoever, this message for. I'm talking about whoever, could be waiting for somebody to communicate. I don't know. Somebody, could be waiting for somebody to reach out first. And I feel like like whoever that is, they don't need to hold their breath. Because, like somebody broke some type of promise, or, like some type of, like bond has been broken, like something has happened, and what's done can't be undone. Somebody definitely, could be parting ways. This could be, in a romantic situation, a business situation, a family situation. But, somebody's free. Case closed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody definitely, needs to, like pay attention, to, like their intuition. Somebody, needs to pay attention, like to their spiritual team, the Most High God trying to communicate with them. Somebody, could be seeing a lot of different, like, a lot of signs, that their, like spiritual team, could be trying to communicate with them. This could be, like angel numbers, synchronicities. This could be, like somebody's ancestors could leave, like bird feathers around, or, like somebody's ancestors could, like leave change around. It's some type of signs, that, like, somebody's spiritual team, is trying to, like get somebody to see, so that somebody will know, that, like their spiritual team is around them. But somebody, that somebody knows is undependable and insincere out here. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that could be, what somebody or some people could be realizing. I feel like that whoever, like this message is for, you've realized it. Uh-huh. You've realized it. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we got the beetle. Somebody, could be seeing beetles. But somebody definitely, could be about to find out some information about, like some good fortune out here. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, could have some type of anger out here, and it has something to do with, like, money matters. Or somebody just needs to be aware, Because I feel like that something definitely, could be hard for somebody to bear. It could be for some news, but something about, like somebody bearing a child. I don't know. Somebody, could have hard labor, or somebody, or, like there could be some news, that somebody's pregnant, and that could be, like hard for somebody to bear. But somebody, could have some type of, money issues out here, or that's what somebody or some people, they were trying to cause somebody. That's for somebody, not everybody. But I feel like like somebody has a lot of issues out here, a lot of problems, whoever it is trying to hide their flaws, or trying to, like disguise themselves. Because that's really what I feel like. Somebody or some people, like trying to disguise themselves. It could be, like they're trying to disguise themselves as an ally, but like they're really enemies. Mm-hmm. Or there is somebody, that, could have, like, tried to, like, put somebody up on game about people around them. And so, that could be the person or the people, that could be realizing, that, like, they slept on, what somebody said. We got an Aries. So you could be an Aries that have Aries in your chart. We got a Virgo. We got a Gemini. We got a Cancer. We got a Scorpio. Heavy Gemini. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. We got a Leo. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. Heavy Leo. We got a Friend. There definitely could be, like some people that could be realizing how strong somebody is. We got a Taurus. I just saw an aunt, so somebody's aunt or aunt could be involved. Yeah, heavy Gemini. Something could have taken place in Gemini season. We got an older woman, so there's an older woman involved. We got an Aquarius. We got a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. Yeah, there goes that aunt that came out. So something about somebody's aunt or aunt. We got a Pisces. Somebody could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. And then we got, heavy Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Something definitely, could have been going on for a long time. Something, could have been going on since, like Gemini season. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they are not their situation. Yeah, your circumstances don't define, yeah, your potential. It says call bullspit on your own bullspit. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like being able, to, yeah, like basically, yeah, holding themselves accountable, like for their actions, like being able to say I was wrong, you know what I mean? I feel like that there is somebody or some people, that, yeah, like they won't admit that they're wrong. Somebody in this situation definitely, yeah, they always got to be right. But yeah, fuck what they think. That could be, like the energy that somebody's in. So somebody, could have, yeah, like spoke their piece, and freed themselves, and yeah, case closed. But yeah, but somebody definitely, yeah, is ungrateful out here. It says don't be an ungrateful SHIT. It says, seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged as freak. You can read. Reading is super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. F yeah. We're not completely effed. We know how to read. So something about, yeah, like somebody reading something. I don't know, somebody, could be getting readings, but this is giving me, like, yeah, like somebody just being grateful, for, yeah, like the small things. So somebody, could be about to, yeah, be blessed, with something big. Sometimes crushing it means asking for help. Only fools or suckers think they can do it all on their own. Ask for help, then take the help. Let other people be a part of your success. Don't be stingy about letting people share in whatever you create. Every real baller has a crew. Also, you don't know everything. That's just a fact. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like that, yeah, like whoever, like this message is for, yeah, like you're humble. You don't know everything. That's why, yeah, like you, every day when you wake up, yeah, you want to gain, like wisdom and knowledge every day, yeah. If you ain't living, you ain't learning. If you ain't learning, you ain't living. But I feel like that, yeah, like there is somebody, that, yeah, like somebody could have helped. And now, yeah, like somebody, could be in their feelings, about some stuff. And maybe that's why, that, yeah, like they went against somebody. But yeah, I feel like that whoever, yeah, like needed some help, or whoever, yeah, like, somebody could have, like given some type of help too. I feel like that now they got to stand on their own. Somebody definitely, yeah, was ungrateful. Somebody helped them, and they were ungrateful. It says, go outside and do stuff. Maybe that's what somebody needs to do. But it says, it's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that help fight depression, anxiety, addiction, and pretty much anything else that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass or the dirt or the water or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute nature break can reduce the amount of nasty thoughts in your brain drastically. So something about, yeah, like somebody grounding themselves. That could be, like what somebody, yeah, could be deciding, to do, but goes back to, yeah, like, like, yeah, like somebody, like freeing themselves and, yeah, like case closed. It says, gossip dies when it hits wise ears. It says, here's how to get wise. Refuse to hear stories that aren't yours to hear. Refrain from telling stories that aren't yours to tell. If someone comes at you with an OMG did you hear about, stop them right there and ask if it's gossip, rumor, dirt, or other such junk. This tends to kill everyone's spit-talking boner. So something about, yeah, like people gossiping about somebody. At the bottom of the deck, we got your gut knows what's up. Trust it. Your gut wants to talk, and it always has your back. All you got to do is listen up and not be a punk about whatever it's got to say. Even if you're fuzzy on the right thing to do, your gut usually knows what the wrong thing to do is. Maybe the right thing to do is anything but what you're tempted to do out of spite, fear, or impatience. Yeah, probably that. So something about, yeah, like somebody or some people doing some stuff out of spite. But we already talked about that. At the bottom of this deck, we got source of motivation. So whoever, like this message, like is for, yeah, you could have been, like a source, for somebody or some people's motivation out here, yeah, you could have, you know, like, yeah, like motivated somebody or some people, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like, act on their ideas, or, you know, yeah, like you could have motivated, you know, like people, you know, like to love more, you know, do more out of love instead of, you know, out of hate. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some information. And I feel like that somebody possibly, yeah, is not going to be surprised about the information, you know, that they receive. Yeah, we got fake offer that came out. So somebody, you know, could have taken some type of fake offer. But going back, you know, to, yeah, like, opportunities will soon knock at somebody's door. So I feel like that somebody just needs to, you know, like, pay attention, you know, to, yeah, like, people, you know, like, trying to offer somebody something. Because I feel like that somebody could be trying to, yeah, like, bring in some type of fake offer, you know, to try to, yeah, undo what can't be undone. Yeah, we got January. So something definitely, yeah, could have happened, you know, like, in January. We just got out of January. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like, defamed somebody's character out here with this defamation of character. That could be, you know, yeah, what somebody's free from. Or that could be, yeah, like, some type of case, you know, that, yeah, like, has been closed. But we got disappointing conversation. So somebody possibly, yeah, wants to have a conversation with somebody, and it possibly, yeah, is going to be disappointing. But I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, they know, you know, that, yeah, like, whatever, you know, that they want to communicate with somebody, I feel like that, yeah, like, they know now that it's out in the open. Or, you know, yeah, like, they know now, you know, that, yeah, like, it's no longer hidden. And then we got the ancestors. So somebody, yeah, could be about to receive, yeah, like, some information from their ancestors out here. But somebody definitely is about to receive some real love, you know, from their ancestors. Somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could have saved them from something. You know, or, yeah, like, somebody, you know, yeah, like, their ancestors communicated with them. And so, yeah, like, somebody didn't, you know, like, act on impulse, you know. And so, yeah, that was the blessing in disguise, you know, like, somebody, you know, somebody's ancestors communicating with them. But somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, they are in the building. Somebody, you know, could be about to receive some type of confirmation as well. Yep. But whatever, yeah, somebody or some people have been doing, I feel like that they definitely, yeah, activated something. So this is like, yeah, like, whatever they've done, they've activated, you know, like, yeah, like, some type of chain of events to take place. But they definitely, yeah, could have activated something within somebody. I don't know. Somebody or some people definitely, yeah, could have activated somebody's ancestors in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We got a divine masculine. So you could be a divine masculine, or this is about a divine masculine. I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. And not saying, you know, about a divine masculine, but I feel like somebody just needs to be aware of, yeah, like, somebody, you know, like, trying to bring somebody a fake offer. There could be a divine masculine, you know, that, yeah, like, they took some type of fake offer. But somebody definitely, yeah, could want to be honest out here. But I feel like that, yeah, now they want to be honest. I feel like whoever, you know, like, this message is resonating with, you could have been being honest with somebody or some people. And they didn't like, you know, your honesty. They didn't like, you know, yeah, like, you being, you know, like, truthful. It's because whoever these people are, they hide behind lies. They hide behind masks, you know. We got declining health. So somebody's health could be declining out here. I don't know. It could be from a mental spell. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, done some type of mental spell. And so maybe, you know, yeah, like, their health is declining, you know, from some type of mental spell. But I feel like if somebody, you know, yeah, was trying to, you know, like, attack somebody by doing a mental spell, I feel like that, yeah, like, it activated something within somebody. Somebody, you know, could have tried to do something, you know, throw something to somebody's way, you know, while somebody was sleeping. But there definitely, yeah, it's somebody that definitely is watching somebody like a hawk. Somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, are watching somebody or some people like a hawk. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, yeah, like, do some stuff to, yeah, like, try to cause, you know, like, some type of suffering for somebody out here. Yeah, we got Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio, have Scorpio in your chart, or there's a Scorpio involved. But when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like, somebody, you know, yeah, like, doing, you know, like, good things, you know, doing good deeds. Somebody definitely is being told, yeah, like, don't get weary in well doing. So I feel like yeah, there are people, you know, that, yeah, like, they want to change, you know, like, somebody's aspect of life, you know. They want somebody to do stuff out of spite, or they want, but it's because of the energy that they, you know, like to operate in. We Yeah, early bird gets the worm. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have picked up on something, you know, before, yeah, like it could take place. Because that's what I'm picking up too. But it's not about, yeah, like somebody getting up early. Mm-hmm. So it's not about, yeah, like the morning time. The wee hours of the morning is what I just heard. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like they could stay up, you know, to the wee hours of the morning. It could be because they have some type of sleep issues, or yeah, like somebody's just doing something to, you know, like where they don't get no sleep. But I feel like like somebody, you know, picked up on something, you know, like before, you know, like it could take place. Mm-hmm. And then we have old news. So there's somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, could be gossiping, you know, and it has something to do with the past, or it has something to do with, yeah, some old stuff. Uh-huh. That nobody cares about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, something is out. Something, you know, yeah, like it's not hidden. Uh-huh. But somebody just needs to be aware, because, yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be watching somebody like a hawk, and they possibly, yeah, could be trying to fool somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But it goes back to, yeah, the fake offer. Uh-huh. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be trying to, you know, yeah, like bring, you know, like, yeah, like the past version, you know, like out of somebody. I feel like somebody just, yeah, don't be fooled. Mm-hmm. Because there is somebody that definitely is using people around them for their selfish reasons. Yep. And whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, could be having nightmares. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a lust demon on them as well. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could be trying to sleep with somebody, you know, and yeah, whoever, you know, whoever it is, it could be trying to sleep with somebody, because that could be some type of fake offer. Yeah, they're trying to attach something to somebody. So just be aware. But something about, yeah, like somebody just using people, you know, using people for sex is also what I'm picking up. Mm-hmm. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they're the source of motivation out here. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, is very strong, you know. Somebody's very intelligent. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they work really hard, you know. Somebody, you know, could be a good parent, you know, yeah. Like somebody, you know, yeah, like they have just gotten through a lot of stuff, you know, that they have gone through in their life. Mm-hmm. And at the bottom of the deck, we got crime solved. So that could be what I was picking up on, you know. Going back to, yeah, like case closed. Uh-huh. Somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of hidden rivalry out here. But it goes back to when I use the friend group as an example. Mm-hmm. But it's something about, yeah, the past. So somebody, you know, could have some type of rivalry, or somebody, you know, could be trying to hold a grudge against somebody because of the past, or yeah, like it's past people or it's family members. Yeah, but somebody's anger definitely is causing more karma. Mm-hmm. So somebody, yeah, or some people doing some stuff out of spite and anger. Yeah. It's causing somebody, yeah, to suffer even more. But I feel like there's somebody, some people that, yeah, like they, you know, yeah, wanted somebody to suffer. You know, they've been a part of somebody's suffering. But yeah, whoever it is, yeah, they could be getting angrier and angrier by the day because whatever they're doing, it's not working. Uh-huh. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that has a crush on somebody out here. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Especially when it comes to, yeah, like this fake offer. So we got a co-worker. So there could be a co-worker that could be involved. There could be a co-worker, you know, that, yeah, like could have, you know, like some type of crush on somebody out here. Or there's a co-worker, you know, that's involved with something. Mm-hmm. Whoever this is, yeah, somebody's not in communication with them, or yeah, like somebody, you know, has freed themselves, and so yeah, somebody has decided, you know, yeah, like not to communicate. Uh-huh. Ooh. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to meet somebody new. So, you know, with the ancestors being out here, yeah, like somebody could be being divinely guided towards somebody. And we got guardian angel protection. So yeah, we got ancestors and we got guardian angel protection. So boom. We got, yeah, heavy Scorpio energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to break. But when it goes back to, yeah, like, don't be fooled. This is like, yeah, like, people, you know, yeah, like, don't need to be fooled by whoever, you know, is trying to hide. Yeah, there could be people, you know, that could be suffering, but they could be trying to hide the fact that they're suffering, you know. Yeah, and I feel like that they're no longer going to be able to hide it because, yeah, somebody's about to break. Yeah, because there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they've been living a lie. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, yeah, like, knew this was coming. Whoever, you know, like, this message is for, yeah, like, you could have knew, you know, that, yeah, like, this is coming. You know, whatever this is, this could be, you know, like, yeah, somebody bringing forth some type of fake offer, but it goes back to, yeah, like, somebody being able to hear conversations in rooms that they're not in, or, you know, yeah, like, somebody, you know, like, picking up on some energy, you know, yeah, like, somebody being a highly intuitive person. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, could have been picking up on some stuff. But somebody definitely, yeah, is having sleepless nights. Somebody definitely, yeah, is also, yeah, watching somebody like a hawk. Yep. Whoever this is, they could be having sleepless nights because, yeah, like, they could have taken somebody for granted. But whoever this is, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, like, has shown them, you know, yeah, shown them, you know, like, some type of, excuse me, some type of real love, or, yeah, like, some type of compassion or empathy or sympathy. Somebody, you know, yeah, could have, you know, like, yeah, like, try to motivate, you know, like, somebody, you know, to, like, do better, you know, be better. Yeah, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like, try to motivate somebody or some people, you know, to, yeah, like, accomplish some things in their life. Yeah, but I feel like that there is somebody, you know, yeah, like, they wake up early in the morning, you know, yeah, like, to accomplish, you know, yeah, whatever it is that they need to accomplish. Yeah, somebody works really, really hard. So it's giving me, too, yeah, like, somebody, you know, like, being, you know, like, an example for others as well. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to isolate somebody from their support network. So it goes back to, yeah, the excluded card. And then we got cursed their own family. So somebody could have cursed their own family in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like, a mental spell. It definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like, somebody, you know, like, living a lie. So somebody walking around, you know, like, yeah, like, that they're, you know, like, that they're this, but they're really that. Yep. Somebody's health definitely is declining. Somebody thought that they were going to accomplish, you know, yeah, like, throwing whatever it is that they were throwing at somebody, mental spell or whatever they were throwing. And I feel like yeah, like, somebody definitely, yeah, is protected out here. But we got a psychic that came out, so I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have went to a psychic. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like, could have, you know, like, yeah, like, intuitive abilities, you know, or, yeah, like, somebody's third eye is open. I feel like yeah, like, somebody, you know, yeah, could have been trying to isolate somebody from their support network because of it, you know. There's also a psychic that could be about to break in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Somebody's first one or last name could start with a J. Or a Q. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to confront somebody. Or, yeah, like, that's what somebody, you know, yeah, they did, you know. But whoever this is, they have low self-esteem. I feel like that whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, were trying to play, you know, yeah, like, on somebody's self-esteem in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe, you know, yeah, like, somebody had low self-esteem in the past. I feel like somebody's very confident out here. And that's another thing that, yeah, like, some people don't like. There's somebody or some people in this situation, they're living a lie. Yeah, they're not confident. They have low self-esteem. But there definitely is a big storm. There definitely is coming. Coming for some people. And it has something to do with like some type of chain of events that has been set off, or that like they like activated by doing whatever it is that they have been doing. Somebody definitely has been having sleepless nights behind them, like exposing some stuff. But I feel like like with whatever they were trying to expose, it's old news, or like it's the past, or like somebody keeps holding a grudge, from the past, but it's in the past. There's somebody or some people that definitely are stuck in a cycle while somebody's free. And somebody definitely could have taken some type of a fake offer. Somebody could have accepted like some type of contract, or somebody did something like to get some money. But all money ain't good money. But be aware, because like whoever these people are, they're stuck in a cycle while somebody's free. Them trying to rope somebody in to something. So it goes back to the don't be fooled. Somebody definitely could have left some type of trail of evidence out here. So it definitely could have something to do with a crime, that was committed, or it could just have something to do, with like like somebody showing, like leaving a trail of evidence that they showed fake love, that they was talking about somebody, that they were doing, whatever it is that they were doing. But somebody definitely, somebody could be suppressing some type of emotions, and it definitely could lead to some type of outburst. This could be an emotional outburst out here. So it goes back to whoever it is that could be about to break. Somebody could be suppressing emotions, and it has something to do with somebody passing away out here. But I don't know. Somebody with that declining health, somebody they could feel like that they're like going to pass away, or maybe somebody knows that they're going to pass away. Somebody could be like suppressing some type of emotions, and it could have something to do with like some abundance. Or somebody they wanted somebody to be excluded from something, but I feel like whatever they tried to exclude somebody from, somebody's gonna like receive bigger and better out here. We got a depressed sister, so there's a depressed sister out here. There could be a depressed sister, that like they could be suppressing some type of emotions, and it could like lead to some type of emotional outburst out here. We got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius to have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. I feel like like what was about to happen for somebody. I feel like somebody definitely is going to be in their feelings and emotions about it. But I feel like that this is one of the people, that like they wanted somebody to feel excluded, or that like they were involved, with, like talking about somebody, gossiping about somebody, somebody like could have like had some type of emotional outburst in the past, but that's not like who somebody is. Somebody's grounded, somebody's focused. You could be saying 777. I definitely was picking up on that angel number literally yesterday. But let's look into it real quick. Angel number 777 reminds you that you are here at this time to spiritually evolve. And you do this by expressing the highest and best of yourself and embracing your unique abilities, whatever they may be, to be of service to others in both big and small ways. Recognize and acknowledge the highest and best parts of yourself, and use your talents and traits to bring love, light, and healing to your own life and that of others. Angel number 777 indicates that you have listened to divine guidance, are now putting that wisdom to work in your life, and the time has come to reap the rewards for your hard work and efforts. You are commended by the angels as your successes are inspiring, helping, and teaching others by example. Know that your wishes are coming to fruition in your life as a direct result of your positive efforts and attitude toward your life. And you can expect many more miracles to occur for you, both large and small. Angel number 777 also encourages you to look to higher learning, studying, investigating, and researching topics that genuinely interest and resonate with you. Turn your natural interests, curiosities, and skills towards areas that involve the spiritual, esoteric, and supernatural aspects, and or research and or study topics of personal interest, as this will enhance and help you with your inner growth and development. Engross yourself in pastimes that genuinely interest and engage you, and share your spiritual perspective with those around you. I feel like that's what somebody definitely has been doing. And there's people that like they don't like it, but I feel like I'm also picking up too that like somebody's light is definitely irritating somebody, or some people's demons. It says, angel number 777 brings a message from your angels that you're on the right path and living and serving your divine life purpose. The universe is happy with your progress, and due to your positive efforts and hard work, you have earned your rewards. So somebody definitely needs to know that they definitely are going to be rewarded out here. They're being rewarded at this time. We got a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a water sign, or there's a water sign involved. There's somebody, some people that definitely, they've been sleeping on somebody. But something about, like somebody sleeping with somebody. We got March. So something definitely, could take place by March. Somebody, could, like have an emotional outburst in March. But something, that somebody, could have done, like, in the past. I feel like that somebody also was, being rewarded for something that they did in the past. But somebody needs to be getting ready, because, like, there definitely, will be some type of truth that will be revealed to somebody. Yep. But I feel like like somebody, was like not going to be surprised about the information or by the truth that's revealed. And it's because like somebody, like they already picked up on some energy, or like somebody, like they've already freed themselves, but like somebody freed themselves because they knew, what was coming, going back to knew this was coming. Yep. I don't know. There's some people that thought that somebody was a punk pussy pushover. Or they thought, like they could just, like walk all over somebody, like somebody, was a doormat. Something about, like somebody, like enough is also what I'm picking up. But news definitely, travels fast. So, there could be, like some information, that could be, like surfacing, but going back to, like when I picked up some stuff is being exposed. So news is traveling fast out here. Yeah. And so, whatever, like, somebody or some people have been doing, they want somebody to feel bad for them. But this is the same people, that, thought that somebody was a punk pussy pushover, thought that somebody, like, was supposed to, like, relinquish their power, their personal power to allow, some people to overpower them. But something definitely, is overpowering somebody. It's a meditation magic, or it's MK Ultra, or going mental spell, or somebody like just trying to like control the minds of people. Yep. Whoever this is that's suppressing their emotions, they could definitely could be sad and lonely, but it's because of some information that's out. But it could be too because like people could be realizing, like who this person is, or like what, like how the energy that they, like to operate in. We got a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There definitely could be some truth that definitely will be revealed. And it has something to do with, like a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It can have something to do, with, like a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But somebody possibly, could receive some information, that somebody's rights were violated in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It could have something to do, because, we did see, like that co-worker card. So this could have something to do, with somebody's job as well. But I feel like that there is somebody that, yeah, like whatever somebody, has done, it can't be undone. And so somebody, is going to try to, yeah, like want somebody to feel bad for them. So, yeah, like somebody's going to try to bring forth, like a fake offer to somebody thinking, that, yeah, like they can undo whatever this is. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, violated somebody's rights. And, yeah, they know that they messed up. Yeah, somebody or some people definitely, yeah, they want somebody to make a clown of themselves, or yeah, like that's what they, like wanted somebody to do, was to make a clown of themselves. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. And I feel like yeah, like whoever this is, yeah, news travels fast, and yeah, whoever this is, they basically, yeah, made a clown of themselves, or they're going to. But somebody definitely, yeah, they were running game. They were using manipulation out here. So, yeah, somebody wants somebody to feel bad for them because, yeah, they were trying to, yeah, like control the minds of people, or, yeah, like they were trying to, yeah, manipulate people, to, yeah, go against somebody, or manipulate people, to, talk about somebody, or, yeah, whatever, yeah, like they have, whatever they have done. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, that could want to, like reappear in somebody's life after years of ghosting somebody out here. But it goes back to when I picked up, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they want, like some type of fresh start with somebody, or they want to start over with somebody. Whoever this is, yeah, they could have been avoiding some type of emotional conversation. Or, yeah, there's somebody, that, yeah, like they've been avoiding some type of emotional conversation because, yeah, they've been living a lie, because they've been hiding behind masks, or whatever, that they have been doing. Avoiding, like some type of emotional conversation because, yeah, like they know that they messed up. But whoever this is, yeah, they definitely, yeah, want somebody to make a clown of themselves. Yeah, they definitely, yeah, are determined to change somebody. Or, yeah, like they want somebody, like to rock to the beat of their drum. They want somebody, to, yeah, like get in line. They want somebody, again, to lay down like they're a doormat so they can walk all over somebody. Yep, and I feel like, that when it comes, to, yeah, like somebody being free, and, yeah, like case closed, I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they didn't worry, about, yeah, like whatever this is, like somebody, could have just prayed. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, somebody, yeah, was a motivation to a lot of people. And I feel like that, yeah, like they did somebody so wrong out here. But if somebody, yeah, like has been praying for some type of truth, I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, the truth is definitely, yeah, going to be revealed to somebody. But, yeah, whoever is determined to change somebody, yeah, somebody has gone through struggles, somebody has gone through hardships, somebody has gone through chaos, havoc, and pandemonium. Somebody has, yeah, faced drama, faced chaos. And, yeah, everything that somebody has went through made them wiser and stronger. While people, yeah, looking at somebody like a punk pussy pushover, while people, yeah, wanted somebody to make a clown of themselves, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, either they've already made a clown of themselves or they're going to. We got friends. So somebody's friends could be involved. Somebody's friends, could be determined to change them. Or, yeah, like somebody's friends have been avoiding emotional conversation, but it goes back to, yeah, somebody's friend group. Or, yeah, there's people. Whoever these people are, they want somebody to feel bad for them. And, yeah, we got heavy March. So something definitely, yeah, is going to happen in March. I feel like that there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they did some stuff against somebody. Yep. Somebody that, yeah, like has a warrior spirit. Somebody, that, yeah, like they all day life they had to fight, But it's giving me, yeah, like somebody or some people trying to, yeah, like, like fight somebody physically, or, yeah, like trying to get somebody to make a clown of themselves. And, yeah, like it's a spiritual fight. That's why, yeah, somebody's ancestors showed up. That's why somebody, yeah, is being protected, by guardian angels. But there's somebody that definitely, yeah, they can't keep it up much more longer. So it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody living, like, yeah, like a lie. Or, yeah, like somebody, can't keep it up much longer. It's the fact of, yeah, like them, yeah, like coming against somebody. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, justice is on their side. So if there was some type of crime, you know, that, yeah, like was committed, or going back, you know, to, yeah, when we picked up the co-workers, or something about, yeah, like somebody's past job, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, justice is on their side. Yep, and somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, something good is coming their way. Because there are people, yeah, they're about to find out the truth about somebody. Yeah, somebody's a master of manipulation out here. Yep, whoever this is, yeah, they played two sides. So they could have acted like, you know, that they were on, yeah, like your side, and then, yeah, other people's sides. Yep. And whatever this situation is, yeah, it's out of control. So, yeah, what's done can't be undone. And whoever this is, yeah, they're surrounded by dark spirits. So I feel like that could be, you know, yeah, why, you know, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, is having sleepless nights, or somebody, you know, yeah, like, you know, they could be about to, yeah, like have some type of emotional outburst out here. I just saw, yeah, false business records. So something about, yeah, false business records is significant. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like, you know, like put somebody's name, you know, on, you know, like a false business contract or something like that. Or that's, yeah, what somebody accepted, going back to, yeah, like that fake offer. But there definitely is somebody or some people that could be asking people about somebody. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be asking, you know, like somebody's depressed sister. But that's the one that has a hidden rivalry. That's the one that's holding a grudge against somebody. And so, yeah, because the sister is depressed because they're living, you know, like a lie. Or because, yeah, like stuff is not going, you know, the way that they want to go in their life. And they, you know, yeah, when people ask, you know, like, ask, you know, like somebody's depressed sister about them, they're like, oh, they're over there doing XYZ. They're, you know, yeah, like just talking down, you know, instead of, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like, it's giving me, yeah, projection. So, yeah, there's somebody, some people that could have been projecting a lot of negativity, and, yeah, it's coming back. So, because, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be suffering, or because, yeah, like whatever they have done, you know, yeah, like it backfired or it's coming back to them, yeah, somebody, you know, wants to bring some type of resolution to some type of conflict. But somebody definitely, yeah, they violated somebody's rights in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, again, bring some type of fake offer because, yeah, like they know that they're done. Yep. Whoever this is, yeah, they're plagued by guilt out here. They're plagued by guilt. Somebody, you know, could be in jail or prison, or, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they feel like that they're, you know, like going to get locked up. That could be why somebody wants to bring, you know, yeah, like some type of conflict, you know, I mean, some type of resolution to the conflict. But yeah, somebody definitely is receiving karma. Yeah, there's some people that are, yeah, they're finding out that karma has no deadline. So something about, yeah, some old news, or, yeah, like something from, you know, like the past. Yep. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, like they definitely, yeah, were sending somebody the evil eye out here. Yep. So when it comes, yeah, to this situation, you know, that's out of control, you know, and, yeah, somebody or some people want somebody, you know, to, yeah, feel bad for them. Somebody's being told to, yeah, handle this situation with divine class. Because they're definitely, yeah, somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels like that the walls are closing in on them. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, could literally, yeah, be in, you know, like jail or prison. But somebody definitely, yeah, is trapped when it comes to, yeah, them being surrounded by, yeah, like dark spirits out here. Yep, and somebody definitely is being told to pay attention, you know, like to any signs, because, yeah, like something definitely, yeah, important will be shown to somebody. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like there's like somebody or some people that, yeah, like have been asking, you know, like people about somebody, and I feel like yeah, like whoever these people are, I feel like yeah, like they try to block somebody, you know, try to block somebody. Yeah, it's giving me cock blocking too. I don't know. There are somebody or some people that could have looked at somebody like a liability, but I feel like they're about to find out that like they're the liabilities. Yeah, whoever these people are, they don't serve your highest good. But I feel like like you already know that. That's why you freed yourself, and like case closed. But I feel like that there's also somebody in this situation. It could be a depressed sister, and they could be finding out about some people around them. But they didn't look at somebody, like as a blessing in disguise. They could have chosen, like those people around them, over, like the one, that, like has their, best interest at heart, that, like serves their highest good. But somebody definitely is going to receive some unexpected news out here. And so somebody, like needs to, be aware that there definitely could be somebody, that, like they could ask somebody for some help. They're going to try to bring this elaborate story while somebody, to feel bad for them. And I feel like whoever, could be trying to, like ask somebody for some help. Somebody needs to know that you can't help the unhelpable. We got obsessed women, so there could be some obsessed women, that could be involved. Or there's, like a lot of people, that could be, like asking, like somebody, about somebody out here. But it's something about, like people, like somebody, like using people, like for their selfish reason. Or, like, like playing games with people out here. It's a lot of exposure, because that's what I'm picking up. But whoever this is, they're getting karma, and they're under judgment. There's also somebody that, like they want somebody, like to take their guard down. But whoever this is, like they don't serve somebody's highest good. But I feel like somebody already knows that we got a karmic, so there's a karmic involved. But it's something about, like people, like operating in karmic energy. But like they think that they don't, they think, that they the realest alive, they think, that, like they're divine beings. They think, and I feel like that, like the people, that they could be looking, or the person that they could be looking at as a karmic, I feel like that, like you're the divine being. But, a lot of people, that, like they don't know, really about, what divine beings are, or, like they just, they just make up what they think, like a divine being is. Like they're looking at a divine being like, well, they should have wings on the back of their back. They should, operate in, like in a certain way. But like they don't know, they don't know. But there definitely is somebody or some people that like they can't handle the truth. But going back to like people don't like somebody's honesty. People don't like, like somebody tells the truth out here. So somebody or some people, they could be, like receiving karma, and they could be under judgment because like they can't handle the truth. While whoever, like this message is, like resonating with, you definitely are surrounded by spiritual security out here. Because whoever these people are, they're childish as freak. They do childish things. Definitely, when they were trying to make somebody, like, make a clown of themselves or whatever, So because, somebody, is receiving karma and under judgment, they could be trying to come in on bended knee. They could be trying to, like, ask somebody for some type of forgiveness out here. But it's something about, like somebody, that, like could have ghosted somebody years ago, trying to come in, asking for some type of forgiveness. But it's only because their true colors are being exposed, and they're embarrassed. So the same people that wanted somebody to make a clown of themselves, they're embarrassed. Somebody's financial information, could be exposed. That could be, why somebody, is embarrassed. Or, like somebody, could have tried to, expose somebody's financial information, and that could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody, you know, somebody's rights being violated. But whoever this is, yeah, they wanted somebody to be confused about life. Nope. Nope. And then we have ascension. So somebody, you know, could be going through an ascension out here. But yeah, ascension, yeah, it takes you higher. So somebody, yeah, is entering into a new level. So there definitely, yeah, somebody or some people that pointed the finger in the wrong direction. Yeah. Because when you point one finger, yeah, you got 4 other fingers, you know, yeah, pointing back at you. Yep. So there's somebody or some people that didn't show any interest in your life. Now all of a sudden they care. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yep. Because whoever this is, yeah, they're fake, they're fraudulent, and they're phony. Yeah, there's a fake, fraudulent, phony so-called friend that's involved. Or yeah. Because we saw the friends card. So yeah, somebody, you know, is surrounded by fake, fraudulent, phony so-called friends. But either way it goes, yeah, these people's life is going up in smoke. So something about, yeah, like somebody being on drugs, or, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like yeah, living a lie. And now, yeah, like their life is, you know, being exposed. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an H. I don't know. Somebody, you know, that somebody could have known, you know, somebody could have known somebody from high school in this situation. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they were living with a large ego. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be going, you know, like through an ego death out here. But I feel like there's somebody or some people that maybe, yeah, like they looked at somebody, you're like, oh, they got a big head. Oh, they think that they know everything. But I feel like yeah, like somebody doesn't think that they know everything. Somebody definitely, yeah, receives information, you know, and I feel like that they receive information, yeah, like from their spiritual team. Whew. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to hack into somebody's accounts. This could be social media accounts. This could be bank accounts or email. So that's why, yeah, somebody's rights were violated. Yep. And it was a game to whoever these people are. Now somebody, you know, yeah, wants to come in, you know, on bended knee, asking for some type of forgiveness. Because, yeah, like they wanted to play the game. Yeah. Yep. Somebody's mental health is deteriorating as well. Yeah. Somebody or some people did a lot. And now they want somebody to feel sorry for them. But whoever this is, yeah, they got themselves in it. And, yeah, they got to get themselves out. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.